When people hear Russia, what do they picture? Snow, vodka, and two-bed apartments? Well, you might be surprised. Today, we are busting 5 big stereotypes about Russia that textbooks and Western news rarely show you. So, the first stereotype being that Russia is an eternal wonderland. Guys, Russia is very cold, I agree. Especially like most of the months, but it's not every time. It's not an eternal winterland. Like, it gets very hot. Like, it's a very large country with a lot of different climates. So during the summertime, it gets very extreme. Like, it gets temperatures above 30 degrees. Yes, 20 something, 30 degrees, 34, thereabout. It gets very high. So it's not every time that it's very cold. Currently now, I have an AC in my apartment, and it's currently on because of how hot it is. So it gets very hot here, and it's just very uncomfortable, especially in areas like Sochi. Sochi is another place that is very sunny. There are a lot of nice beaches there. So don't be deceived. Don't think that Russia is cold all the time. Yes, there's Siberia that, okay, most times it's cold literally every time, but in other parts of Russia, there are parts of Russia that are very hot, especially during the summer. Next stereotype is that Russians don't smile, they're always cold. Well, I mean, the truth is that they won't smile with you, they don't really know you. But like, if you like start a conversation with them, they are open to, speaking with you, being helpful, and they could even smile, especially when you're like in a good friendship, like close friendship with Russians. We have Russian friends. They smile a lot, they laugh a lot. So they are very friendly people. Actually, you want to have a Russian as a friend. They are very helpful as well. So don't get the wrong idea of what the movies show you or the news show you, that Russians don't smile. They are very cold people. I mean, you see them walking on the streets. Do you smile walking on the street? Do you just smile you smile everywhere you walk on the streets? No, it doesn't happen like that. So don't get the wrong idea and think that, oh, these people are just very wicked people, the way the movies portray them. Because I watched a lot of movies just this year, 2025, where Russians are the bad guys. I don't know why the Russians are always the bad guys and they're not smiling and everything. So Russians are not wicked. They smile and they are people that are friendly. So don't get the wrong idea and don't be scared to approach them. They're always willing to help. The the other stereotype is that Russians drink only vodka. They drink vodka as water. Guys, who told you people all of that? Who? They don't drink. I mean, vodka is part of their tradition. Yes, like they cherish vodka and all of that. But I mean, that's not what they drink. They don't drink it as water. They don't use it to brush. You guys are just being too much about that. The thing about them is that, yes, vodka is a traditional significance. The younger Russians now, they hardly drink vodka. They drink more beer or even red wine, white wine. Because the Russian friends I have, most of them do not drink alcohol. They take more wine or beer instead. So don't get the wrong idea that they only drink vodka. They drink vodka morning, afternoon, night. I mean, don't let videos you've seen online of drunk Russian men make you think that that's how all Russians are. The only thing they do is drink. Yes, they sell a lot of vodka here. Compared to the first time I came to Russia and now, first time I came to Russia, you could buy vodka at any time without any passport. You don't need identification. But now, currently, if you want to buy alcohol in Russia, you need to show your passport identifying that you're above 18 years old, and you cannot buy alcohol past 10 p.m. So there are regulations that, it's been regulated to reduce the alcohol consumption. So you guys know this. So another stereotype is that Russians live in old Soviet buildings. They don't have nice buildings here. Well, a lot of the times on this news, they mostly show the outskirts of Russia, the villages whereby they are, living from hand to mouth and all of that. But guys, there's so much technology in here in Russia. You guys don't even believe it. There's so much advancement. Like, they have really crazy skyscrapers, very nice buildings. Go to Moscow, go to St. Petersburg, you'll be blown. Like, you will literally be blown. There are so many improvements happening in Russia. Like, it's really moving fast. There are malls, there's supermarkets, there's integrating AI robots. See, Russia is like going far. So just because you see old Soviet buildings, like, doesn't mean that is the only thing. It's not the whole of Russia. Yes, there are buildings, there are old Soviet buildings in here in Russia. They stand strong for years to come. But most of the times when you enter inside the buildings, it's completely different. take example my apartment. The outside of my apartment building doesn't look too great. It looks better than some others, but it doesn't look too great. But when you enter inside, it's much better. And I did a video about an apartment tour, so I think I should be able to put a link here for you guys to see. So in Russia, guys, this is just my apartment. There are apartments in Russia that are 100 times, 1,000 times better than my apartment. It's fully equipped with AI technology, the latest technology setup. Like, I don't know, like Russians, like they really know how to do the architecture stuff and all of that. So they're really moving forward. So if you're being deceived, following the news, thinking that Russia is all about old buildings, they're not moving forward, then they are lying to you guys. In a few years to come, it's going to be very futuristic, and it's one of the cleanest places that I've been to. Like, Moscow, especially St. Petersburg, they clean literally every single day. It's very beautiful for you to see. Another stereotype is that people believe that Russia is just one ethnicity, one culture, guys. Russia has over hundreds of languages. It has hundreds of ethnic groups in Russia. So I mean, we're talking about ethnic groups. We have Tatars, we have Bakshirs, we have Buryats, we have Chechens. Like, there are so many ethnic groups here in Russia. Russia is diverse. Even when it comes to religion, guys, there are Christians here, there are Muslims here in Russia, there are Buddhists here in Russia, guys. Religion wise, there's a wide variety here in Russia. So Russia is anything but monolithic, guys. It's diverse cultural groups, languages, religion wise. So don't be scared to feel like, oh, it's a Christian dominated place, or they won't accept Muslims here or anything. They are very, very accepting here. So guys, don't get the wrong impression from what you see on social media. Russia is very accommodating. The next time someone brings a lazy stereotypes or propaganda to you guys should shift them away, or not shift them away, call them and teach them, guys. Russia is complex, Russia is modern, Russia is diverse. You know, they are welcoming, accommodating. There's a lot to learn from Russia. Unlearn the bad things we've learned about Russians and look at the good positive sides about Russia. So you guys should make sure you like, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. It's good having you over here. See you in my next video. Bye, guys.